Before we get into the very short intro and what I had to say a few months ago when I talked about Kim and Kroy divorce, this is the breaking news in their case. Kim and her husband had to dismiss their divorce petition. According to sources, the two have transitioned into a different space. They are currently getting along at the moment, okay? And they decided to work things out, especially for the sake of their kids. You know, they were spotted going to church and all of that, so we shall see. But let's get into what I had to say when I first talked about them getting a divorce. And this part is going to include a short intro and all of that. So let's get into it.
The rain didn't mean a thing. Yeah, hold on. Give me a minute.
What's up, my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Fina Entertainment News. I just know Kroy is sitting somewhere having a mental breakdown right now, wondering how he ended up with 20 kids, making wigs for a crazy lady. And over $1 million in debt. There's absolutely nothing funny about this. There are children involved and all of that. Even if you're not here for someone, you don't want to see any family break up. And you know, they have been dragging other people that you support because, oh, I'm married, I have a husband, and throwing the marriage and husband in other people's faces. You still don't want to see a family break up. But this person mentioned Kroy was making wigs and then the 20 kids. And I was doing my best to be so good and behave and not laugh because there's nothing funny about this. And then the next comment, yes, Kroy making a wig, and I just lost it. This clip described my reaction perfectly. Went from serious to, you know what, I can't with y'all. Let me just get up and walk away. At least he was a supportive husband. Now, if this is real and they're not doing this because of the desperation of the foreclosure, the IRS. This right here is all screaming reality TV and a storyline. What network is not going to want to give them a show right now? This could all be a setup to bring their show back. So I won't be surprised. And also, too, I'll believe it when it's done. Because, for example, her former BFF, Nene Leakes, she went through with an entire divorce. I mean, she and Greg, may his soul rest in peace, went through a legal divorce. And then they got back together and got remarried. Okay? And then they filmed the whole thing. So who knows? But overall, I do wish them well. Kroy cut off his family, gave up his youth to play stepdaddy and have 11 kids with a gold-digging cougar just to end up broke and divorced. I can already see it. Kim called a family meeting and she was like, look, you all are about to hear some things in the media with mommy and daddy. Don't believe it. But mommy had to do this in order for us to secure a show on another network or for Bravo to bring our show back, okay? You know, mom and dad been together and married for 11 years. We love each other. We are not going anywhere. So just play your part and ignore the noise. This is a way for us to get back on TV. Just know that we will be fine. I can already see that conversation going on. Oh, child, y'all need to be asking me, when is my next reading? And lined up, okay, for my next reading. Because, my goodness, talk about call me now, Miss Cleo. May her soul rest in peace. I said everything you just heard in the video I did a while ago. A lot of you been in my DMs or sending me emails. For those of you who are not on social media, Vina, you posted one video or probably 2 videos on Kim and Kroy divorce and you just stopped. There's all of these different stories out there. He's calling the cops. She's calling the cops. All of these accusations. You have all of these stories, okay, that could bring you views to talk about Kim and Kroy, and you are not talking about it. What's going on? Because I knew it was all a setup. And I said that in one video I did on their divorce, and I stopped talking about it and allowed it to play out. And my goodness, was I right? Absolutely spot on. Now, of course, Kim is going to say when we call up the divorce, we did not have no TV deal, there was no announcement. We really wanted to work on this, and this is real. And then the opportunity just came and we took it. And then the storyline is going to be a family trying to work it out and put it all back together. And look, I get it. Okay, you've worked so hard for everything and you are seeing everything slowly slipping away due to allegedly, gambling and all of these different things. This could be a wake-up call for them, okay? So hopefully whatever deal they signed to come back to TV with all of the chaos in their life, I hope this time around she gets off her high horse and be grateful to God for giving their family a second chance to get back to being financially stable, and this time that they make smart investments and do things correctly. And if she does have gambling problems, go and get help. Go to counseling. The entire family needs it at this point. And I do wish them the best. We can laugh and kiki and all of that. But at the end of the day, you don't want to see a family go through this. And hopefully, with the help they're getting financially, and also hopefully going to counseling, going to church, and doing all of these positive and amazing things, they'll be able to save their home. But it will lead them back to their healthy lifestyle and healthy self, okay? Because health is wealth. And speaking of health, if you ever find yourself in a situation where you need to speak to a doctor, but you cannot get to one, I have the perfect solution for you. Contact Dr. Siri. Dr. Siri is a virtual medical clinic that connects you to a licensed medical practitioner from the comfort of your own home. They provide patients with non-emergency medical consultations and applicable treatments planned via telephone. Click the very first link in the description below to find out more about Dr. Siri and to see if they do provide service in your state. So please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube membership. I have a little sneak peek going on the screen right now of my house tour. I have a few bedrooms to go through, so I'm just showing you one for now. I had a blue situation going on. I added some white vibes in there, white and gold, and kept the walls blue just to leave some character in the room and not just, paint the wall white and just have an all white situation. And I threw some gold in there because gold is just classic, okay? But please click the link in the description below and subscribe so you can see more of my entire house tour. When I tell you I have more just beautiful, extravagant, gorgeous rooms coming up, this is just a little teaser. I still have more work to do in the room. There are still some places in the room that I did not show, but once you subscribe, you will get to see all of the behind the scenes. And yes, we are having fun over there, house tours, behind the scenes. I'm going to have cooking videos, membership lives, conversations, coming along with me as I go to concerts and just living my life and having a great time. So for those of you who are already subscribed, you're getting to know me on a more personal level. I do have another room dropping by the end of this week. Link to subscribe again is in the description below. Let me quickly clarify this point. I'm not saying all of the things they are going through that it's not real and there's not real issues going on. I'm just saying based on how Kim brags about her marriage and drag other people's marriages. And even though, yes, they do show their ups and downs, but she will do everything in her power to elevate and prove to social media and the public that everything is great over there. So they really had to be going through it in desperate times. And the saying, for them to just put each other on blast like this and go this far. And this was all done in hopes to help them financially. And I don't blame them. I mean, you're going to sit back and lose your home that you work hard for, because you made some mistakes. Like I said, hopefully she can correct those mistakes. And the same thing goes for her husband and put the family back together. Once they, get the new show and get the storylines together and everything and can show the public that, we are working on our marriage, and the cameras can follow them and show how they went from fighting and putting each other on blast to going to church, to going to counseling and getting their family back. The article also included that they were doing it for their younger kids. Make sure you're doing it for the both of you as well, and that the both of you can find your happiness individually and together. Because if you are screaming, arguing, and about to hurt each other in the house based on all of these recent accusations I've seen in the media and the news and all of that, those kids are going to grow up saying, Mom and Dad, we wish that both of you got a divorce. Because even though you stayed together, for us, the rest of our childhood was terrible because the both of you argue too much. So make sure, yes, you want to save the marriage for the kids, but make sure you're also doing it for you, and the both of you can find your happiness and that balance as well. Thank you all for your support, and take care. My loves, thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.